Hi, Taurus. This is Psychic Cheryl Lynn. I'm going to be giving you your March 2017 tarot scope. But before I do that, Taurus, please subscribe to me. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you want your own personal reading with me, what you need to do is first go to my website, which is whiterose-productions.com. That's whiterose-productions.com. When you get on there, Taurus, prepay for whatever reading you want. Then call me, don't text me, call me, 484-221-9620. Taurus, I'll be very happy to get you on my schedule. And I can get you on my schedule pretty quick. Once I have people prepaying for readings, it does clear out my schedule. Yes, in the past, I was booked up for a year, but, sometimes they paid, sometimes they didn't, and, so now that I make people prepay, it clears the schedule, which I prefer, so you'll get in pretty quickly. You won't have that long of a wait. Okay, Taurus, well, as all of you know, I'm a fellow Taurus too. Let's see what's going to be happening for us for our March 2017 tarot scope. And again, this is a very, very general reading. Okay, again, if you need your own personal reading with me, I just told you how to get that. All right, Taurus, let's see what's happening for us. Okay, well, this is not surprising. Tax time. I do see Tauruses going over their taxes, and a lot of you getting a nice refund. You're surprised about the money that you're getting back. I do see some Tauruses going to banks, getting loans. This could be student loans. This could be, you're going to the banks. Now, this could be investments. This could be for real estate loans. You're looking into car loans. But I see you looking into your finances the start of March. Some Tauruses out there, you're going to be planning a great cruise vacation. You're going to be going on a cruise, or you're going to be going to a tropical island. Some Taurus out there, you're planning on going to Cuba, because they keep showing me Cuba. So somebody, either you have relatives in Cuba, and you're finally going to see the relatives, or they're coming in from Cuba. But I do see some Taurus out there has some Cuban connections. Also, I do see that Taurus, somebody, and it could be a family member, it could be a good friend, it's definitely female, it's not a male, it's definitely female, it could be a co-worker, I see them with their hand out. And I feel like they want you to, to give them some money, loan me some money, and Taurus, you'll never get that money back, and I feel like it's going to eat at you. It's almost like, whatever the amount is. It could be $5, it could be $500. But you know that you're never going to get that money back, even though they say, hey, we'll pay you back. And I feel like you've given money to this person before, and now they're asking for money again. And, with us Tauruses, we're very kind. We really are. We have a kind heart. We will give. If we're loyal, we will give to you. But if we feel like we're being taken advantage of, that hand comes right back. And I feel at this point, Taurus, you're being taken advantage of. So just be aware of that. Okay. Oh, new love coming in. Wow. Usually Taurus, we're not the love sign. We're usually stuck in a rut, or we're usually stuck in a marriage, or we're usually stuck in a relationship. But the new love coming out of the blue, and they could be younger, to the point where they scare you. Like, you're like, really? Like, you find me attractive? Or really? This person just comes in, this list, chew. And I feel, it could be a Scorpio. We Tauruses, we love Scorpio. We're just totally opposite of Scorpio, but we just get enamored, don't we? This could be a Scorpio. This could be a Leo. This could be a Sagittarius. This could be something dynamic, a dynamic person coming in. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term relationship, but hey, have some fun. Have some fun, Taurus. Okay. I see a lot of money cards here about, refinancing the home, getting a new home, getting a real estate agent, getting your house, on the market. And I feel like whoever's doing that, it'll be a younger person, younger than yourself, so young up-and-comer, really, going to sell your house. Okay, for some Tauruses out there, I do feel you're going to have to go to court for your children, your child. And I feel like this person, they could be on drugs. But they're in jail and you got to bail them out, and it's just like they're one disappointment after another. And I do feel you're at the end of your rope with that. Um, I always say this with Tauruses. I don't know what this is with our vehicles. I've been saying this now for 2 years with our vehicles. Again, I get the cards about watch your vehicles, vehicle repair, because this can represent a vehicle, and this represents repairs, accidents, or watch your tires, watch your car. Okay, so just be aware of that. Or if you're buying a car, Taurus, it could be a clunker. Really check that car out. All right. All right, for some Tauruses, surprise engagement. And it's like I feel like it's a short-term relationship, and it's like a surprise engagement, or you guys are taking the next step. Again, great money cards this month for us, so there could be some special money blessings for some Tauruses out there. Now, I don't do casinos, and I don't give numbers or anything like that, but I do feel for some Tauruses out there, some scratch-off, you could be getting a small amount. It's not going to change your life, and a scratch-off is not a retirement plan, okay? Just remember that. A Roth 401k is a retirement plan. A scratch-off lottery ticket is not. But you could win a little something there, a little something at the casino, a little something where you're happy, But I don't feel it's like a life-changing amount. But good, good money a month in March. So that's good. Lots of this is tax time, so that's good. Yeah, for some, I think it goes back to what I was talking about, cutting the hand off now, about giving to people. This is like a do or die month for Taurus, like in March. Who's with me, who isn't? You're going to be cutting off some people, even family members. All you do is take and take and take. In this world, Taurus, we have a give and a take. So we give, but we have to take as well. And then there's people who just take. We'll take and take as we give. So that's a lopsided relationship. So this could even be a husband. It could be a lover. This could be a partner. And you can't give anymore. And it's like, this is like a great month to like reevaluate the people in your life, and who's the dead weight. Cut it. Cut the dead weight. It's hard for us to do, I know, but you've got to do it. I do feel for some, all right, this is a weird one, so this has to be one Taurus out there. All right, somebody has a spirit, you have a ghost in your house. This guy was a soldier. This guy is he's like a captain or soldier. He's a soldier. And he is like, you have poltergeist stuff happening in your house. He's really trying to make himself known. He hasn't crossed to the other side. He wants you out. So this is one of these knocking around type of things. He's doing everything he can to try to scare you to leave your home. So I would suggest to whatever Taurus this is, to please, get your house cleaned out there. You do need a clean out. You do need to get some kind of help and get him on his way, or at least to block him from coming into your home, okay? Because there's one Taurus. Please let me know in the bottom of this YouTube here, who's the poltergeist Taurus, the stuff that's going on there. Ready to love again, Taurus. Those of you that've been through bad divorces and ready to love again, one more shot. And if you have like 2 or 3 marriages, or you're an older person like me, you might be thinking about, okay, I'm going to be by myself, and now how can I make my life great and put my energy on me? Because Taurus, so we usually put our energy on other people, but now it's like putting my energy on me. Let's see here. Okay. I feel like for some Tauruses out there this month, you're going to get some great ideas, some great money-making ideas, some great business ideas, and then you talk yourself out of it. And tarot is showing me, don't talk yourself out of it. Write it down, Taurus. Write it down. What's this business idea? What's this invention? What's this thing that you're thinking of? Write it down. And don't dismiss it. Write it down. Put it away for a month, the idea, and then take it out in April and look at it. Okay? Because it could be a great idea. I just feel like some Tauruses out there dismissing some really great ideas. And at the end of the month, you come into loving yourself. You come into, I like who I am. I'm a good person. No matter what has happened to me, I'm going to rise above. And now you're breaking out of the shell, you're breaking out, and you're getting more and more into the world, and that's what you need to do. All right, Taurus, there you go. There's your March 2017 Taroscope. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you next month. Bye, Taurus!